What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Hashira training arc wrap-up video. We just finished episode 8 of the training arc, and we're going to be talking about our thoughts. You want to start off?
So, my thoughts are... hold on. Can I look up their names so I can,
Yes.
Because I feel like some of them I didn't get enough time to, memorize their names. So, my overall thoughts are that I feel like I still know not much about Sanemi and Obanai, and honestly, Mitsuri. I still want more time with them, but I don't know when that's going to happen now. I doubt they're going to be throwing their backstories into Infinity Castle, unless they do, which is fine. But I really enjoyed just, spending a little extra time with these characters. I feel like in a lot of, well, I guess that's not true. That's a general assumption, but I feel like in a lot of newer anime, we don't have a lot of time with characters and understanding them and their backstory. So I really enjoy seeing that because, as a lot of you know, we come from, or mostly me, I come from One Piece because Chunman's been watching anime for a long time, but One Piece is a different thing. So it's nice for me as someone who really likes backstory to get a lot of that. So I appreciated that from the arc. And I think my favorite has changed.
Your favorite what?
Hashira. I think before I said it was Gyo, but I think it's either Gyomei or Muichiro. I like their backstories a lot. They're just really compelling, and they both went through so much at such young ages, and they're still willing to fight for the things that betrayed them, in a way, if that makes sense. Gyomei is still willing to see the good in children, even though 8 or 9 children betrayed him and basically put him on the chopping block. And Muichiro went through this just really sad childhood. Yeah. And sick mother, sick mom, father died, dad died, brother was really mean. Yeah, and got killed, murdered. Yeah, but he's still I don't know. I mean, Sanemi went through a lot too. He's just so mean. He's so mean. He's really just abrasive. Yeah. I would love to... He's had, his personality's kind of rounded off a little bit, especially with, the humor that they've added with him being, a cafe girl. Yeah. He just likes his red bean and matcha pastries and having matcha. He always smells of sweets. That kind of rounded off his personality, which was a nice touch. Yeah. But he's definitely the more abrasive one. I hope we get some time to like him. I mean, there's 3 movies left for us to watch. 2 of them don't even exist yet, so hopefully that happens. I would love to have okay opinions about him before this ends. Yeah. I agree with Sydney. I feel like the Hashira training arc was just a way for the viewers to spend more time with the Hashira, get to know them a little bit more, and have fun with the different dynamics of the relationships between the main characters that we love, between Tanjiro and Zenitsu and Inosuke and Genya. We didn't really see Nezuko pretty much at all. She's just been hanging out with, I feel like, Master Urukudaki. So she was kind of just put to the side because I guess she doesn't really need to train. She's already a demon, and we need to keep her safe. We didn't see her falling with everyone either. Falling into the castle. Oh, right. But I feel like she probably is. Would be because unless they hit her really well. Yeah. But I want to see Nezuko fight. Yeah. I'm sure she's gonna be there at some point. We didn't really see much of Nezuko. I will say as much as we did see more time with the Hashira, I agree with Sid. We didn't really see much of certain Hashira, or I wanted to see more backstory from certain Hashira. Gyomei, I feel we understand the core of why he is the way he is. Same with Muichiro. Mitsuri, I can kind of get, but I think I'm just I'm wanting something a little less superficial from her backstory. Yeah. But I guess it's fine just to, she just wanted to be in love. Not everybody, I guess, has to have a trauma. Really, Shinobu, she's spoken about it, but we also haven't spent much time with her. I know you've said something about, we'll talk about that,
her theory. City has a theory. Sanemi, his only backstory comes through Genya's perspective. So like we don't really know how Sanemi was feeling through all this. What happened after the incident where he kind of fell off with his brother, and then like Iguro, nothing.
I really don't know.
We don't know nothing about the serpent Hashira. Gyu, we kind of touched upon a little bit with Sabito.
That was pretty solid.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I guess so. Like, he was besties with his peer, and then he died, and he felt guilty.
Yeah.
Because he survived.
I think that's pretty solid.
Yeah. I guess I'm just wanting a little bit more because Gyu was also the first Hashira that we met.
Yeah.
And he's arguably the closest one to Tanjiro, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish we just spent a little bit more time with them as opposed to like just seeing them like, hey, I'm gonna train you. But that's just nitpicking. You want to talk about your theory?
So my theory, I talked to Shedman about this off camera the other day after we finished episode 6, I think. Because I was rewatching one of our videos. But I was like, Shinobu had that whole thing with Kanao. Where she was like, well, right before Kanao showed up, Shinobu was really nervous. And it was right after we talked about Lady Tamayo coming in to work with her. So we think the nerves were from that. And then she was like, Kanao, I need to tell you about the demon that killed my sister. And I need to tell you how to kill that demon. So my theory was that what if that was Lady Tamayo? Because before this last episode, we hadn't talked about Lady Tamayo really much as a demon, like what she had done. We just learned that she killed her family.
In the last episode,
and a bunch of people.
Yep.
So
but she was saying she did it out of desperation.
Yes. But, I mean, here's the thing. I can't even blame her because all of them do. Nezuko is different. Nezuko tried to kill Tanjiro right when she woke up.
Are you talking about... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, that's just, like, how the demons are. So it's, like, it's hard to, like, blame her. But she pulled herself out at some point. I don't know when. But...
Well, she got hypnotized by Urukodaki.
Oh, right. Anyways, she killed a bunch of people at some point. I don't know. She was hypnotized by Urukodaki.
Yeah.
Who's only, 28?
Urukodaki is the master. He's old. He was the one that hypnotized her. Urukodaki is the one that wears the mask that trained Tanjiro.
Oh, my bad. I don't know. When he hypnotized her, I don't know if it correlates, but... I feel like possibly Lady Tamayo was the one who killed Shinobu's sister, which would suck. And that maybe Shinobu was plotting a little, potentially.
To kill Lady Tamayo?
Yeah, but with this new episode, seeing this after having that theory...
She's still alive.
She's still alive, but here's my thought.
She already has medication. Which you could infer that they work together already.
They work together, yes. But here's my new adaptation on top of it after watching that just now. I'm sure they met, I'm sure they worked together, and I'm sure, if my theory is correct, there was a confrontation of sorts. And Lady Tamayo I'm sure she feels guilty. She feels guilty about killing people, for sure. She might be like, I'll make it up to you by sacrificing myself and going straight for him with this medication that we made, and I will die.
I mean, I could see that, but do you think they'd take the time to spend on like going back after Infinity Castle starts?
I can't imagine that it could be however long just straight of battling there. I'm sure there's gotta be some...
Yeah, but you also act like this show doesn't go in the backstories of the demons.
Yeah, it does.
I'm sure.
But like, I wouldn't be surprised if it, had a flashback to some conversations that happened before. But yeah, that's just a theory. Probably wrong, but I can't stop this thing.
I mean, pretty much it. There's really like not much else that really happened in regards to like character development. Like, it's not like we got to know Inosuke better or got to know Zenitsu better or Tanjiro better. It was just them training their minds and bodies and getting to know the Hashira just a tiny bit more, and it kind of felt like a lead up to Infinity Castle, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys missed the announcement in the previous episode, after this drops, it'll be like maybe less than a week or about a week. We'll take a short break and then we'll be dropping Infinity Castle early next week. And then after Demon Slayer is done, we'll be releasing Solo Leveling Season 2 in the Demon Slayer slots on Sunday and Thursdays. And then after that, or when close to when it's finished, we'll put out a poll to see what else is going to be filling the Sunday, Thursday slot, because Solo Leveling is only going to last maybe a month.
Yeah.
Maybe. So we'll see you guys in Infinity Castle. We'll see you guys for Solo Leveling Season 2. Thank you guys for continuing to watch and support the channel.
Yeah.